Here I am coming with the fifth part of the general knowledge. Let's start the fifth part. In this part, we are going to learn the topic or the chapter genes, and name of the chapter in your genes. Let's start with some chatter-putter related with the genes. A caterpillar asks some question and the scientists were giving the answer of that caterpillar. Here starts. Caterpillar asks, what makes me a caterpillar and you a human? Then scientist said, genes. Genes is the factor who makes me a human and you a caterpillar. Then again caterpillar asked, what is genes? Then scientist said, well, they are like these strings of instructions that build your body and tell it how to work. The small string, just like a hair, can make us difference between you and us, and this is called genes. Again caterpillar asked, are they written anywhere? Then scientists said, written they are, but in their own special way. They are present in the nucleus of the cell, and millions of these cells stick together. They start forming a body present in the cell differently and stick together and start forming a body, and so that's why the character were different in different living beings. Next is that after the chatter-putter, introduction about the genes. Do you and your mother have the same eye color? Isn't it? Is your hair as curly as your father's? Such similarities may be explained through genetics. So genetics is the study of heredity, or how certain characteristics pass from parents to their young ones. That is called genetics. Do you know this person? This figure? This person is Gregor John Mendel, was the pioneer of classical genetics. This is the figure of Gregor John Mendel. Now move further. Next, that is the true false. Write T for the sentences are true and F for those which are false. So here come the first one. Genes exist in our cells. Is it true or false? That is true. The second question is, all genes of a person are equally dominant. They are equally dominant, all the genes? No, that is the false. Few genes, some genes are dominant while some other are not. That is, someone is dominant and someone is recessive. Those genes are dominant, their character will suppress to the recessive pair of genes. In next video, little bit more information regarding it will be given to you. So the third question, humans usually have 48 chromosomes. The answer is false. Humans have 26 pair of chromosomes, total 46. Okay. The next one is question number 4. In genetics, cloning is the process of creating an organism that is an exact replica of another. Yes, cloning is the genetic process by which the same organism can be made or extract replica of the cloning one. Fifth number question is, the cell is the smallest self-contained living unit. Yes, true, that is the smallest functional unit of living beings. Question number 6. Austrian botanist Gregor Mendel studied garden pea plants to establish his laws of inheritance. Yes, he was made the law of inheritance on the experiment of pea plant in their garden. That is true. Moving further, the interesting facts about that is the genes. Here is the helical structure of DNA. DNA is stored in the cell nucleus. In cell nucleus, DNA is present. Its structures is like a twisted ladder with 4 different types of rungs, that is the chemicals, and ladder like a structure double helical, and that 4 chemicals are adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine. The rungs are made up of 4 different molecules called base. These 4 molecules or chemicals are called as a base in the DNA, occurring in fixed pair. They are making a fixed pair in the helical structure. Okay. Another fact is that the 2 person you are seeing in this picture with the helical structure of DNA, these 2 personalities are James Watson and Francis Crick. In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick started studying the basics of how genes work and how they copy themselves. They discovered the structure of DNA, which worked like a computer program and stored the information about formation of new cells. The programs are collection of interconnected or interlinked instructions which can execute one by one to perform a particular task. Same way, the chromosomes will work on the basis of that helical structure with the help of bases. James Watson and Francis Crick. This is the 5th part of the video of general knowledge. Thank you. Thanks for watching this part of the video.